All right. Mic's good. Sounds like desktop is good too. I'm gonna do this really quick. I have an 8 o'clock that we got to get to after this with the straight up fishing crew, but we are going to hit up the post Dangl clarity. Welcome everybody. I'm Alex of Alex on the Water, and yeah, last weekend we did Tuckertown Reservoir CKA Tournament of Champions. Let me go and grab those results. Let's go see what we did. My season ended on this note. A shabanga bang. So, season ended with us in tournament champions ended with us in fourth. Season ended with us in fifth. Great year. I really wanted this win. I felt it in my soul that I was going to win it, but things happened and I did. So, let's get into talking about what happened. Let's talk about the day, what we saw, how we felt, and things of that nature. So, as I said, we're at Tuckertown Reservoir. Air temperature in the morning was in the high 50s or mid 50s, rising up into, I think we got up hottest that day was like a high 70, low 80. So it heated up really quick once the sun came out on day one. Water temperature was also similar. It was 68, 69 when we got there. By the end of the day, water temperature was about 72, 73. It stayed around that temperature throughout the end of Saturday and throughout Sunday, which was very good. So, yeah, Tuckertown Reservoir is part of the Yadkin chain, starting at the Yadkin River, coming into High Rock, then Tuckertown, then I want to say Tillery, and then Baton. Oh no, Baton and then Tillery. Tillery being the last clean water that's there. So Tuckertown, for those who don't know, is a very dirty. Normally, it's muddy. A lot of snot grass / black mat algae / witch's hair, whatever you want to call it. That's what it has there. And my goal, if you guys remember, my second place that I got this year was at Tuckertown early in the year for CKA. So my idea was, let's just go and find those fish that I had the last time, which I did. We went to the same ramp, which was down here. I forgot the name of the park. Where is it? Sorry. Definitely forgot the name of the park. Wherever the graveyard is, we're south of that. So there's the Tuckertown Bridge. I'm guessing we're up here. Yeah, so here's Flat Creek. So we should be somewhere. Yep, here it is. Royal Picnics Fishing Access, a little bit south of Flat Creek. Yep. So this is where we did pretty well and got second on our last tournament, and this is what what's up here? And this is where we started for this tournament. So the main goal for the tournament was to work the bank line, which I'll explain something in a second. So work the bank line all the way up to Main Lake and back. Last time we were there, water was pretty standard, and the water was like pretty much touching the overhangs of these trees when I got there, because we couldn't practice for the 2 weeks leading up to the event. So yeah, your boy didn't know that the water was down 4 feet. So all the stuff that I wanted to fish was definitely off. The idea was to go in with a frog, going with a chatterbait, and the the speed worm, the Zoom speed worm. And yeah, that kind of changed my plans. But day one, the bite was really good for us in a way that I didn't know it was going to hold up, but it did. So once we launched here, like I said, we made our way all the way through, and I was discouraged until I got about right here, because this is where I got some of my bigger fish last time, and there was nothing that bit. I think we had this stream going for this part of it. I think once we got up here, I could not maintain stream, but for the most part, we caught our full limit just running this bank line on the speedworm, and I think we got one fish on a Nico rig. That Salisbury, yeah, it's pretty close to Salisbury. It's Tuckertown, so yeah, Salisbury, Mount Gilead, all the all the Yatkins, all the Yatkins stuff over here. Where was I? I should have went to Buddy's Tavern. I was thinking about it on the way out, but we had to go and meet up. So that was the beginning of the day until about 11 o'clock. After about 11 or 12, I made my way back down here. Pretty much the standings were Hank had by about 12:30, 8 o'clock, Hank had 83. I was still around like high 68, low 70. And like I said, I worked my way back here and I started fishing this bank line here. And I think the tree, yeah, this tree right here. Oh, that's dope. That is fucking dope. Yeah, it is this tree because I tried to fish this point and I didn't get anything. This tree by itself, I caught 3 fish, all of them upgraded everything I had to push me into 5th place at 74.5. I caught 1 fish here on this cove on a frog, which was pretty dope, but it wasn't an upgrade. But I did catch all my upgrades off of this one tree that's laying down in the water. So that was pretty much my day one. I did eventually go back up here and keep fishing, and nothing really came out of it. So I didn't want to beat up my fish anymore. So once I got that and the day was over, we called it quits. We headed to my aunt's house. I stayed the night there, which is probably like an hour away. And then day 2, we came right back here. And to preference everything that was happening, just to give you guys an understanding, because like I was talking to my talking to my barber about it. If I really would have been paying attention, I probably would have fished a little bit differently. Okay, doke. Yeah, it's a pretty good fishery. I'll go through some of my video and show you guys how I was catching them. But what I really wish I would have paid attention to was how many people were also fishing with me in the area. Let me make sure I got the YouTube up too, so I don't miss any of the chats over there. Also, what I really wish I would have paid attention to was all of the anglers here. So Hank's fishing this cove. He's fishing the south end down here, right? I'm fishing the north side. I'm fishing up here. We also have, if you look at day 2, a couple other gentlemen that were fishing in the area with me. Chris, who was also fishing here, who finished day 2 in 10th, was also fishing the north side with me. And then we have Justin Avery, our rookie of the year, who was also fishing starting here and normally coming up here and then going back down here. So all 4 of us are fishing this one arm. If I would have did the math correctly and saw that we all had, we'll say a 70 to 73 inch fish average, we've probably beat all of the good fish up out of this place, and I should have worked my way out of here. Like Chris had a good one at 19.5. I believe on day 2 I had a good one at 1975. Hank had a good one on day 1 too. Like there, we destroyed this arm. This little thing. If we were to do a count, I know I caught somewhere into about the 40s. Chris probably caught somewhere into the 30s. Hank probably caught somewhere into the high 20s, low 30s, and Justin even said he caught somewhere in the high 20s to 30s. So, I mean, I didn't do the math. That's almost 100 fish caught in this one arm. And to give perspective, if I was to run 4 miles per hour from here to about here, it'll take me about 10 minutes. So, we'll say that's 3 miles. Yeah. What's up, C-Dye? So yeah, it's definitely going to be some mileage here. Like it's probably like, well, I think you can do that in here, right? Can't you? Or is that on Google Earth? If I was to click here, measure distance. There it is. Here to about here. So yeah, 1.43 miles. That's not counting the bend. So we'll say 1.5 miles. All right. Cool. I was off. So from there is 1.5 miles, and then this whole stretch is about 4 miles. Cool. So we'll say in this 4 mile stretch, there was about 100 fish caught, and yeah, We should have. I should have put that together and said, yeah, it's time to go. Nonetheless, we come back in for day 2. Myself, Hank, Chris, and Justin are all here again. Justin is going to. He said he's starting back here. Hank also went back here. Me and Chris went this way. Pretty much to sum it all up, I sprinted to about here where, this area I didn't catch fish. My idea was go back to where I know I can catch fish, and then on my way back hit this area as if it was my first time hitting it to see if the fish are there. So that's what I did. We ran all the way up till about here. I had my limit. I think I had about 60, 65, 66 inches about here. And then I worked my way back down, turned my limit to about like 70 something, and then worked my way back up. And then about, no. When I came back down the first time, I actually went back here to see if there was anything happening. And then I realized Hank left, and I ran into Justin, who said he wasn't catching anything of size. So that kind of clued me in. Hank had to leave because there was no more fish to be caught. I should have picked it up there. Justin said that he wasn't catching any bigs, and I probably spent an hour back here, 45 to an hour. Kind of wish I would have not done that. What's up, Small Water? Kind of wish I would not have done that. But hindsight 2020, we then run all the way back. I skipped all of this, and I came back all the way up here, and I caught my big for the day, which was that 1975, right? For day 2. Yeah, I caught my 1975, almost 20. Let's see if I can find that lay down. It's this one right here. It's either this one or this one. I think it's this one. But this lay down right here, it was coming out, and I threw a chatterbait in there. I'll bring up the video for that 1975, and we'll go through some of the other video for the other catches. But long story short, after I caught this one around 11:30, 12 o'clock, I couldn't find any more upgrades. At about whenever I caught that 1975, what time was that? We'll see. We'll go look at it. I caught the 1975 at 10:30. At 10:30, that was my last big fish, and then from then on until about 2:45, I could not find upgrades. And to be honest, like, I know all I needed in this tournament was, well, we'll say for a home run swing, I needed a 2075. I would have needed a 2075. Not getting a home run swing, I would have needed, let's see, my day 2, I would have needed a 16 or a 17 to clear this out, and then a 15 and a 15 and a 15. If I would have killed all of my 13s with 15s and my 14 with a 15, and then I would have killed this with like a 17, it would have been good. Oh, I just realized YouTube is unlisted. My bad, YouTubers. You guys won't even see this. Let me fix that. It's public. Done. Save. There we go. YouTubers don't even know this is happening. They're gonna have to watch it in the past. It's been recorded though, so all good. Nonetheless, first off, big congratulations to Tad for holding it down. Tad came in from like 5th or 6th on day 1. Oh, he was in 8th in day 1 and just climbed up to kill us on day 2. Huge good. Big ups to him. Will also did the same. Brian also traded with me and Leland and Isaiah. So definitely the people who were not counted out but in top 10 definitely made a good climb. You can see that, yeah, 3 out of those 10 just demolished it and climbed up, because day 1, everybody that was in day 1 in the top by the end of the tournament where it was not there. They were not. So, man, that being said, it was a great tournament. I enjoyed it. I really, like, I think I was talking to my barber about it. Definitely delusions of grandeur on my end, because yeah, it would just come up, CDI, because I put it as public. So it's going to be, once I'm done streaming, it's going to post the whole thing, not just what came up on live right there. But I had delusions of grandeur. Once I caught that 1975 at 10:30, I said I can probably win this if I just take it slow and find the fish. And hindsight 2020, I should have said, yeah, screw this. I'm going all the way out here, and I'm going to explore all of this with a chatterbait, because the way I'm thinking about it is the chatterbait's always it's going to get a bigger, more aggressive reaction bite, a faster reaction bite, so I can fish fast, and I can normally get bigger size fish. Like I caught my big girl on it on a chatterbait, and I should have just had some more confidence and to say leave this area, go find new fish. Your fish are done. But that's fishing. I'm learning. I'll say that much. It's strategy wise in tournament fishing, especially in a very crowded area like this. I really should have made that decision. But like I said, it's another feather in the hat, and I definitely feel that it's going to make me a better angler going forward. So thank you, CKA. Great tournament. The other thing I wanted to know, I did post cool news for everybody in here. I am now officially affiliated with Railblazer. That will be one of my affiliations partnerships going into 2026 season. We'll be posting more on that once I think everything is official now, so you'll probably see it once I get back heading to Alabama next week with all of my promos, and I think they're shipping me some stuff for this. So yeah, I will be affiliated, partnered with Railblazer going into 2026. That's my first partnership, which is dope. Thank you, Sidai. Yeah, should be pretty good. I got a cart coming in. I have their what else did I get? And their stealth camera pole. So those will be my two items that I'm getting from them. I'll do a review on them based off of previous stuff, and I will be on their website at some point. I don't know. I have to go back and check to see when they upload me onto the website. Yeah, so Gabby hooked me up. She told me to reach out to some people. They looked at my fishing resume, and they said I was a good fit. So huge shout out to Chaotic Gabs on that one. Appreciate you. What else we got? Yeah, let's go look at some of the clips. I should still have some of the stuff in here, and then we'll look at the highlights because I've already taken some clips out. So videos. All right, so here's the 1975 that I caught off of the select files. What are we looking at? 10.5. Let me pause that, bring it over for y'all. Then let me get some of these out. 10.5. Cool. So yeah, this open area with this one tree, and pretty much the pattern that I did figure out very early was trees, laydowns and trees and moving baits. I was throwing the speed worm. I was throwing the speed worm into trees and then slowly lifting it, similar to like a jig. It was pegged, so it was literally, if I pull up, it goes up. There's no lag. Yeah, this was a horrible net job. This fish did not want to be in the net. I don't blame her. Almost 20. Definitely did ask for that fish. So, yeah, this is day 2. I'm already late. Let's see. So yeah, so pretty much this is all my targeting is any kind of tree in the water, and I was throwing, like I said, I was throwing that speed worm. Oh, I think I just caught a fish here. Let's see what I catch. The camera that I'm using right now, C-Dye, is the I don't know if it's showing here, is the Insta360 X5. It's a very, very dope camera. So even in when I'm trying to edit it, I have full control of what's happening. So I can look behind me, zoom in, and things like that, and then I can do edits with that same kind of camera movement. Oh, so he ate it while I was swimming it back to the boat. So yeah. So yeah, this, like I said, fishing these bank lines with wood on them, and then just slowly bringing them back Texas rig style, and then swimming it when I'm thinking it's over was doing me pretty good. Doing me pretty dang good. Wait, did I catch another one? Oh no, this is me fixing. All right. But yeah. Oh yeah. So right there, you saw me just pretty much put my boat close as I could to that lay down and just start working it. It was literally, that's like, every lay down, I'm telling you, I was very intimate with every lay down. It was not any nook and cranny, any corner, arm, reach of the lay down that wasn't getting worked. Oh, we caught another fish. What did we catch? Another little guy? Yep. Another little guy. Oh, this is the behind the back one. So yeah, I was coming around this and I was turning into it. He already picked it up. So yeah, I done fish hard on this side, and then I came on this side and he grabbed it as soon as it hit the water. I felt the line stretch when it hit the water, and I knew it wasn't on a branch, so I had to catch up to it. And sure enough, he was there. But yeah, that literally was my strategy this whole tournament, and that's all I was focusing on the whole time. If there was a tree down, go for it. With and it's really cool, and I'll just put this in perspective. So before this tournament, this lake is off limits for 2 weeks. So at my home lake, we also had a drawdown. I didn't know that this lake was drawn down, but at my home lake there was a drawdown. So the cool thing about my home lake, when there's a drawdown and there's a laydown in the water, the fish do the exact same thing. If it fills up, they get really close to the bank, and if it drops, they either go offshore or they find the nearest like structure that's still in the water. Doesn't matter. It has to be like more than like 4 feet. Here, they were always in any structure or any cover that was out more than 6 foot deep, and it was almost automatic. If there was a laydown, you can go. So where I caught the 1975 up further up this little arm, right when I was fishing it on one side, a boat came by and kind of, you know what? I was pissed. I don't know if I have it up here, but yeah, I was pissed, and yeah, that's the boat guy right there. So he washed me off of my space, but then some other guys came in, and probably like 10, 15 minutes later, and caught another fish off of the laydown. The laydown somewhere back here, but another group came over and caught a fish off of that laydown. So those laydowns were holding. Same thing with day one, where I caught 3 fish on that one tree. A boat came by, and I think they caught 2 off of that tree after I was done catching 3. So really, really, really locked in pattern that I had. I kind of wish I would have tied a spinner bait just to see a what if bite, but I already had the chatter baits and I didn't want to swap, and I'm stubborn on that one. So yeah, that covers the post Dangl clarity. I wanted to get this video out. I'll be making a lot of putting a lot of miles on vehicles this next 2 weeks, so I kind of wanted to get this out and clear my mind and, you know, kind of get closure on the season. This weekend we're going to be traveling to go see family. Then next weekend you guys are probably in the know. We're going to be heading to Alabama for the straight up fishing mini retreat. Myself, C-Dye, and a couple of others from the Straight Up Fishing app by Brian Latimer. We'll be down at Gunnersville. Shoot, I might stream the way there. I don't know how the connection and service is going to be. It's kind of real iffy, but if I got it, I'll definitely show it. So yeah, all the baits I did catch them on this past weekend. Like I said, Zoom Trick Worm, Nico rigged, missile bait magic worm, Spro flapping frog. I caught only one on a frog. I caught one on a popper, couple on a minnow when they were busting on bait. What else did I catch them on? I caught one on a crankbait, and I think that's it. And one on drop shot. One on drop shot. Yeah, but man, like I said, I wish I would have got one more good bite. If I would have got a 20, it was over. I would have had to make people would have been sweating if I caught a 20. I really wish I would have caught a 20. Another after the 19 and 3/4. I wish I would have caught a 20. But that being said, man, thank you all so much for coming out, watching, listening, chatting. Do apologize on the YouTube side for not posting this as public when I started the stream, but like I said, you guys can go in the recording and watch it. You guys all have a great night, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. I'll probably catch you guys next Monday, Tuesday. If not, I'll catch you guys Thursday. I thank you guys so much for the support this season. It means a lot. I definitely look forward to. I'll be doing the same thing with my schedule next year, trying to constrict it to particular events that I would like to fish that aren't going to over encumber me. But we'll see how it goes. I'll also be doing some crowdfunding for sponsors next year, so it should be pretty dope. But yeah, you guys have a great night, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're watching from. I appreciate you guys coming in to watch. Y'all have a great night. Deuces.